Having to feel lonely while being gay and autistic can be very hard and challenging. And as far as I know, a lot of the autistics in the community often face heavy amounts of loneliness. And from my own views, it is very much normal to me having to do a lot of the activities alone, having to experience having to go out in public, feeling alone, and a lot of these other things that make me feel very much lonely. Now, the same thing can be said about the gay community. I've always felt alone at times where people have have different preferences and a lot of other things that they have interests on, and so it feels that I'm pretty much left out of the community, and gays will probably have times where they feel that they are not accepting of their own sexuality because of their parents. They feel that they're rejected by them, especially with their friends or their family or anybody else that they encounter. And so that might be the reason why they have felt a lot of loneliness in themselves. And I've already made a video previously regarding the topic of having to be gay and autistic. So the video, I will leave that in the description box below, so you can pretty much have a general idea of being gay, of of having to know some information of being gay and autistic. And I think I remember having to do a summarization video regarding on that specific topic in Matthew's Corner's video, where someone asked if he had any experiences with being gay and autistic, and and there were some interesting points that he basically talked about, and so I feel that I have heavy resonation on that, and that I can pretty much relate to his own experiences or similar experiences. While I was watching the video and taking notes, and have done a little bit research on that specific topic. So yeah, if y'all guys are interested in watching that video, I will leave a link for that below. Now, coming back on the topic of loneliness from as a gay and autistic individual, for me, having to feel loneliness as an autistic can be very much challenging for me to do. I feel that it might be easier for me to feel alone rather me just being in groups, because I always feel that I am not improving my communication skills. I have a communication deficit, and I'm always trying to put in more effort when the other person does not want to put in the effort back as well. And so I may have to feel a sense of loneliness when it comes to having to be autistic. And I've always felt alone in my own life, whether that might be having to eat alone in a restaurant, having to go to concerts alone, and having to be able to attend school on my own, and not just hanging out with the people that I meet in school. So that I have that I have some challenges there, and I've always felt overwhelmed. I've always felt really anxious about it. Um, I've always felt with not having to be in that group because I have like a lot of thoughts in my head regarding about having to be in that group and having to feel accepted and that I can be my most authentic self when I am in that group, and so I always fear that the other people around in the group may not accept me for my own personal preferences, and and that I feel that I feel that I pretty much feel rejected from this, and I've always felt rejected plenty of times in my own life, not just school wise, but um, also anywhere out there in public or in online situations. I've always felt rejected in these aspects there. Now, as for having to be isolated or being alone as someone that is gay, um, I've been in this community, in this one gay community where there's like a lot of LGBTQ people that are around, and yes, I do have to agree that it is a much more bigger community in the LGBTQ community. Um, there are a lot of people that has different tastes, different interests, and and when I joined the community for the first time, uh, that opened the doors for a lot, and I've really never joined an online community in Discord before. Have never really had the chance to be able to resonate with someone that is doing content creation on TikTok and also on YouTube as well. I felt heavy resonation with the autistic struggles that I face, and especially with the gay struggles that I've often faced plenty of times, and I've had pretty bad experiences in my life as a gay individual, and so that made me want to really join his community in Discord. I pretty much have like a whole lot of opportunity to be able to connect with like-minded individuals and having to interact with the community in order to be able to have online friends, have a group of online friends that are willing to listen to me, are willing to listen to my own personal thoughts and opinions, and that they're always supporting and loving each other. And I know that community is a safe space for all individuals that are currently struggling with life and with other things that they have that are lingering around in their heads. And so I felt that I was pretty much very much accepted in that community that I am in, and that I don't always have to feel alone at times. There are plenty of other fish in the sea that I am willing to be able to talk to, and yeah, there's like a lot more opportunities and a lot more a lot more things that I can do when it comes to interacting with new people, when it comes to making new friendships, when it comes to putting a lot more effort to make longer and meaningful conversations, and that I can always be able to be my most authentic self, and to put myself out there in the real online community world. So in reality, what I'm actually trying to say is that you're just really never alone. You can really always join communities. Um, that is my first tip when it comes to breaking out of your loneliness cycle. Like, there's like plenty of other communities that you can join, not just autistic and gay communities, but also if you're interested in gardening, you can always join a community for that. If you're interested in gaming, there's always a gaming community. There's really a lot of possibilities that, and a lot more opportunities that you can do, rather than just having to feel isolated, rather than just having to feel left out. And yeah, that's one of the things that you can do to break out of your loneliness cycle. Another one is to connect with individuals with similar interests. And like I said, connecting with individuals with similar interests will help go a long way. If you have a similar interest with gaming, if you have a similar interest with what is it? With TV shows that you guys both watch, that you can always connect with them. And for me, I feel that is very, very hard for me to do. Learning social etiquette, learning how to be able to improve on my communication skills and understanding social cues, that can be a difficult challenge for me to overcome. And I'm always trying my best. I'm always trying to learn and to be able to improve when it comes to communicating with people one-on-one. So that is my second tip. Now, the last tip that I can give out to you when you're trying to break out with your loneliness cycle is to do what makes you feel comfortable. Don't compare yourself to other people. That is really bad for your character and for your personality as well. But really do what makes you feel that you're satisfied with. Do what makes you feel happy. Like, in my own perspective, in my own view, I really do enjoy content creation. That what makes me feel happy. I like to make videos for you guys. I also enjoy gaming. That's what I like to do when I feel bored and I don't have anything else to do. During my free time, I would always have to pretty much play video games, and it's making me feel busy and occupied. And and another one is pretty much go outside, go to the park, go buy something nice for yourself, or grab some food. Um, you know, overall, just make yourself feel happy. Don't try to actively please other people. Don't actively try to make the other person feel more comfortable. Don't try to always be there for them 24/7, because that has already happened to me a few months ago, and he didn't really like it. So in reality, just do what makes you feel that you can be proud of what you're doing. Doesn't matter if it's like if you're pretty much doing your job, if you're having to make a new video. Just do what you gotta do, and that will make you feel busy, and you can always achieve your own successes that way. So so that's my tips for y'all guys when it comes to breaking out of your loneliness cycle. Now, well, while I do experience loneliness as an autistic and gay individual, having to join communities is a stress reliever, and I have never experienced having to join in online communities before, and I've always felt that I may not get the word out there, or I may not get my own message when it comes to joining communities, and I'm always scared of having to be able to reach out to others, but like I said, there's a lot of people out there in that community that I can always talk to, that I can always talk to when I'm feeling depressed, or if I have a huge conflict going on, that I can pretty much have someone to talk to, rather than solving problems on my own and stuff like that. And yeah, just know that you are not alone, and you just have to survive. You just have to survive being on your own. We don't want to see ourselves diminish so at such a young age. We don't want to really diminish ourselves from the rest of the world out there. It's not the right answer. Diminishing ourselves isn't the right answer to having to be able to eliminate the loneliness of yourself. So yeah, diminishing yourself is really never the best possible solution to really solving all of your problems. The only way that you can do to improve on that is to really just survive, and there's always someone that you can talk to on a daily basis. There's always someone that you can talk to if they are available. There's always I think there is a phone number, or like a hotline number for whenever people are lonely at times. And I think there's like pretty much tons of other hotline numbers. Whenever someone feels that they're being alone, that they're pretty much left isolated, or that they couldn't even take a lot of these things that they're happening in life. So there's always someone out there on the phone. There's always someone else that you can reach out to. There's a lot of opportunity out there to make yourself feel less isolated. And if you have gained any insight on what I've talked about, I would love it if you can comment down below. That would be greatly much appreciated. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all next Wednesday. Bye guys.